and they that dwelt in the land of the shadow of death, upon them a light has shined. Now that should bring to mind one of the most famous scriptures of all of the Bible. And which one is that? Psalm 23. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Which points to God being our shepherd. And then Jesus, of course, proclaims that I am the good shepherd. And so we know that some choose to walk and live in the darkness. We see it with many people these days. No one's being shied of their beliefs. All you have to do is pay attention to the news or social media or hear people be very bold in their different beliefs and faiths these days. Some are outwardly choosing evil. Some have walked in darkness, enjoy the darkness, and live in darkness. It is both passive and active. They choose to walk in the darkness. They choose to act and dwell in darkness. Now, there are also those of us who walk and live in darkness not as a choice, but as a part of the reality of suffering in a fallen world. And yes, there are times when all of us subconsciously make choices that are dark and selfish, that hurt ourselves and other people. We are blind sometimes to our own darkness, the darkness within ourselves, and sometimes this darkness overshadows us and others as well. But thanks be to God, the Lord planned to send his Son to set us free from the darkness and show us the light and lead us into living a life in the light of Jesus Christ. For a child is born unto us, a son is given, and the government is upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, and Wonderful Counselor. Now, this was a prophetic word of that time, but it also was the prophetic word about the Lord Jesus Christ, the Messiah that they had waited for. And so it describes the child who will bring light and hope. That is where we get the titles. And it is about the Messiah who will symbolize divine counsel, power, eternal fatherly care, and ultimate peace. So this is that light shining in the darkness that will end oppression and bring about an end to war. And we know that that hasn't been entirely fulfilled. We are living in the middle of that tension, that Christ has come, that there might be light in the world, but he will come again when this will be fully fulfilled.